be on my CV, they'll still kind of ask, well, what does RITIC mean? Well, what is actually? I would like it to be kind of like formalised, probably more so with employers of other institutions, to be made aware that, certifications such as MBCS or RITIC are actually corporate, or shall I say, like an emblem of a kind, which shows that this person that you're looking to employ is actually a professional in his field.
Okay, brilliant, thank you. And now, that leads us quite nicely, your answer leads us quite nicely on to the next question, which is how would you describe the IT tech's position in the market?
I would say it's kind of partly well known. Partly well known in that those people who are familiar with BCS will understand where RITIC come from. People who aren't so familiar with BCS will ask me, what is RITIC? How do you come by this qualification? And then maybe they will even ask me about how do you go through the process for this qualification. So I feel like maybe it's a bit more, I feel like sometimes I have to serve as an ambassador for BCS to push out and explain how you go about to get a RITIC.
Okay, brilliant. And the last question in this section is, can you remember about the RIT Tech brand?
Honestly, no. That's quite a shame to say that. I don't actually remember too much about the RITIC brand. Just more about how it's given me status. I think it's a bit of a namesake for me, I'm afraid. I feel like I'm flashing a badge, but I can't really remember what it's for.
Okay, no problem. The next section is your decision making. So it just sort of explores the competitive landscape. So what other qualifications or standards did you look at or consider prior to becoming RIT Tech registered?
It's funny because at one point I did consider higher education because I have a HND and I was actually potentially sending that into a degree with another 2-year course. Saying that though, it was kind of a reluctant decision because I wasn't feeling too great about the potential idea of having to spend which would have been a considerable amount of money. And then at that point of time, I had already gained a lot of IT experience. So I felt like I gained recognition without the need to having to go back to higher education and spend a lot of money to get an academic degree.
Okay.
Whereas here, I've actually validated my goals and supported my other certifications, such as my Microsoft certifications, my Cisco training, my print certifications for project management. So I feel like it actually works in line with my current certifications and actually just backing up with being professional.
Okay, brilliant. Now, the next few questions you probably have just answered those, but what were the key factors in making a decision to become RIT Tech registered?
To be honest, I think it was more so to do with the current my current organisation I'm employed with. They have encouraged all of us to join BTS in terms of basically meeting a certain criteria in terms of making ourselves self-aware of where our career paths are, what are the achievements we're looking to get for, basically to understand what it is in IT and where it is that we're looking to go. And BTS actually had a very good chart, like a portal for candidates to go to, which enabled us to understand, where we should put in our skill sets and achievements and understand where we're going from there. And actually, based upon that, this is where we started to realize that actually, you know what, we are capable of getting either the BTS charter or the MBTS charter or the RITIC charter. So, and this is kind of how I came to learn about it, because I actually started to realize that it was more than just learning that key skill that we're to improve, or rather, to understand that actually I've achieved more than perhaps I was aware of initially.
Okay. So the next question is, who or what was the key influence on your decision, which I think you've definitely covered in the last.
Yeah, this would probably be my, I would say my director of IT at the time, a gentleman by the name of Sean Jeffrey. He was definitely a key player in encouraging us to go down this route, identify and learn, basically. And this BCS, the whole link up with BCS, and this is what led me towards the RITIC certification was thanks to him, really.
Okay, brilliant. And how long have you been RIT Tech registered?
I think this would be my second enrollment. I think it's about 3 years now.
Okay, so leads us nicely on to the next section, which is looking towards the future. So are you going to be planning to renew your RIT Tech standard when it does come up for revalidation?
Hopefully so, absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a badge that I carry with honour, and as more people know about BCS, I think it's something that I I think will be warmly welcomed as well.